Hello. It says that the comments aren't available because I'm using Restream. Oh. If I look, maybe I'll see it in here somewhere. Who knows? All right. So this week, all right, if somebody could leave me a chat, just say, hey, I would love to be able to see it. Anyone? Anyone? Anyone there? All right. Hopefully somebody's joining me soon. Excuse me. I'm still fighting something off. I'm checking the website to make sure I'm there. Oh, and it even says Tipsy Tuesday. Yay! So, hopefully, this is on YouTube too. Maybe somebody can check that and let me know. Alright, so I'm using a new software, because that's what I do every week, is try and find yet another software that enables me to do what I want to do. I'm definitely learning. This new one, Restream, has a ton of info and like, hi Heidi. I'm so happy I have somebody from Denmark. I'm trying to think if I've ever been to Denmark. I don't think I have. I'm trying to cast onto YouTube and Facebook at the same time, and then in the software that I normally use, it says I can't see chat, and I like to be able to see everybody's comments, and so now I'm trying to see them. Apparently Restream has a chat function, but it says it went to YouTube, but not to, oh, maybe I have to do both. Oh, yeah, weird. It's not picking it up on the Restream app for some reason. That's kind of annoying. All right. I'm going to tell my team that I can't see the YouTube comments. That way somebody can tell me if I'm missing something or if somebody has a question. I do welcome questions. Hopefully I can see them. Laura's pretty good about like alerting me if I'm missing something. Oh, I see several highs now on Facebook, so there's that going on. That's good. Hello. I wonder if it would... Oh, see, and then somebody says they can't find me on YouTube. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, it says I'm gone. Let me see. Let me click back here. And that says I've used Restream. Where's the Restream app? I appreciate you guys bearing with me while I learn all this stuff because it's just not easy. Like, you know, it says that, oh, it says it's sending data to YouTube. Whatever that means. I don't know why it wouldn't be available on YouTube yet. Maybe they're just slow. I don't know. Not cool. Not cool at all. Alright, well hopefully it gets there eventually. I still would like to see comments in the Restream app, but for some reason they're not showing it. Actually, I commented to YouTube, but I can only read comments from Facebook, but I'm not even seeing those. Anyway, let's get on with the show. We'll figure this out. Every week will be a new learning experience. I'm super happy that you guys are here. If you are watching on YouTube eventually, we would really appreciate some likes and some follows and some shares and all that good YouTube love that helps people actually see our videos. This week on Tipsy Tuesday, yes, I named the show. Oh. We named the show, thank you Miriam for putting that out as a joke. There was a runner-up. It was Jammin' with Jessica. I'm like the least musical person you know, but I thought that sounded kind of fun, and I aim to be entertaining. But Tipsy Tuesday ran out. I'm not drinking. I'm not drunk. I've only had 1 gallon of coffee so far, and I've gotten 6 kids out the door this morning. So, you know, I'm living the dream. This week on Tipsy Tuesday, we are going to talk about reviews on the website, our points and rewards system, bra cups. The lovely Stephanie is doing a blog series on her website, so I'm going to talk about that for a minute. We also had Sequoia doing a blog series on her website. Sequoia, hopefully you correct me if I'm wrong. It was for House of Curves. I'm going to link to all these in the notes. More about that in a minute. But she did it last month, and we have somebody new from House of Curves posting on the 14th. Sequoia is awesome. She's one of our testers. She frequently blogs about 5 out of 4, and so I'm going to give her some love, even if she's done with that series. Hopefully we can link to it in the comments, and then at the end, this week kind of took off. I started a blog post where I was linking to all of the past 5 out of 4 live videos, and in that I'm going to link to everything that I talked about, but the search function within Facebook is just abysmal. I mean, it's really, really bad. And so I was having trouble finding the live videos. It was kind of ridiculous. And so hopefully I can finish that today or tomorrow or this week, because that's how my day goes. Oh, thank you, Chris. I like this raglan too. My sister, she doesn't live here. If she did live here, she'd probably try and steal it too. But my daughter, every time I turn around, she's 12. Every time I turn around, she's wearing my clothes. She's 12. She shouldn't, I don't know what that says about me or her that she's wearing my clothes. It says that she doesn't wash her clothes, I can say that much. But yeah, she tries to steal this one. So that's a good sign, right? That means I'm not hip. Anyway. But I love this combo. It makes me think of spring. It has rained here for eons, and finally was sunny yesterday and absolutely gorgeous, and then I think it's supposed to rain and get 40 degrees. Anyways, I'm talking about the weather now. Alright, so moving right along. On our website, we have an opportunity for account holders to leave reviews. Obviously, we don't want, if you have a problem downloading the pattern or printing it or whatever, please email the info@5outof4.com. Somebody far more helpful than me will respond, and they will make sure you get the information you need, etc. But reviews help people know, if you like the options, or if you like the fit, or if it was easy to sew up, or whatever. So as such, it's awesome if you could sew it up and then leave a review. We do offer points for reviews, so in our account system, we have a points and rewards to where you can earn money off future patterns by leaving reviews and commenting on blog posts, I think. I mean, I think you get a point just for blinking while you're, showing us that you're alive. But you also get you get points for buying patterns, and so it's a cool system to get a couple dollars off patterns here and there. So if you could, we have quite a few patterns that don't have reviews. I mean, like the Sydney from December, no reviews. I don't know about the pajamas, but quite a few of them. So people like to see reviews. I like to read them. I do read them. Other than that, on the website, we are working on a new one. We're also working on a little bit of rebranding. I'm keeping the name. I'm not going with 6 out of 5 just because I added Stella. YouTube is still not working. That is really frustrating, YouTube. You are not my friend. I'll figure that out for next week. Whatever. I'll post it. I'll post it on YouTube later. What was I saying? Oh, rebranding. So we're going with a new color scheme and a little bit updated logo. We're just growing. We're growing, and instead of growing out of ourselves and struggling, we are growing and embracing the future, because we have some big plans here at 5 out of 4, and I'm super stoked about it. So hopefully the new logo will be unveiled sometime soon. The new website will probably take about 6 to 8 weeks. It was supposed to be done in January, but apparently I have to respond to emails when they write them to me. Who knew? So I'm trying to get better about responding within 3 days. Everybody pray for me on that one. And hopefully we'll get this going. It's going to be smooth. It's going to have options and functions and all sorts of things on the website. So I'm really excited about that. Right now, our current website was literally made by my husband, who does not make websites for a living. And then I've added plugins here and there. I'm a history major, and so I don't make websites for a living. And so now I'm actually paying for somebody who makes websites for a living to make my website. I'm pretty stoked. Other than that, yeah, so look forward to that. That little logo up there is going to change really soon, and I'm super excited about it. It's got beautiful earthy colors. I mean, I picked the navy and lime green, and I picked everything about that one. I'm pointing the wrong way. Everything about that one, and so it's like truly a piece of my personality. I think this new one, it's going to be different. It's going to be bold. It's going to be strong. I think you're going to dig it. All right, moving right along. Without further ado, I probably should have led with this because this is like our big news for the day, so my apologies. I'm going on like 5 hours of sleep and no husband right now. The Rocket Raglan is now available. If you have kids in your life, I know there are a ton of raglan patterns out there, but there are no 5 out of 4 kids raglan patterns until today. So the Rocket Raglan, it goes from 0 to 3 months all the way through 14 because that's our new size range, and all of our patterns are going to be updated eventually to go with that. That means that that's me. Anyway. It has options for a V-neck, a crew neck, a 3-piece hood, which I love a 3-piece hood. It's not the funnest. It's not the funnest to draft. But when you have I guess it's a 4-piece hood, actually, when you count the front. Maybe I should retake math. Anyway, with the style of hood, it follows the lines from the shoulder. I'm wearing a Nancy. Follows the lines from the shoulders up into the hood, and it provides like an awesome opportunity for color blocking or a little detail. Ooh, recently Sly Fox posted about how to add kind of piping right here to add a little bit of flair. I know that Tasha posted a beautiful picture of her hoodie in the 5 out of 4 group that was awesome. So I love it. The Nancy has it. The Rocket Raglan has it. The new men's Raglan is going to have it, and that's going into testing today. So expect that one soon too. We're pretty pumped about this. There's a dress option. The dress option has pockets. There's a tunic. You can finish all sleeve links with a band if you don't like hemming. I kind of avoid my sewing machine right now because it's not the best at anything. I really need to break down and buy a new one. I haven't even been shopping since the last time I said this. Anyway, it has band options for both the hem at tunic, shirt, dress. For little kids, it's it's unisex. It's fantastic. So you should go check it out. We've got some super cute pictures because everybody loves looking at baby pictures. When Stella is throwing a fit, guess what I do? I open up the group and show her pictures of all of y'all's cute kids, and she's like, "Baby, baby." So go look at the cute pictures. You won't regret it. It's going to be on sale through Sunday. It is awesome. I hope you guys check it out. I hope you sew it up. Ooh, hi from South Australia. I've never been there either. I can't wait. Check it out. I think you're going to love it. And everybody wish Tasha congratulations. This is her first pattern. It was not easy. There are a lot of options. And when there's a lot of options in a pattern, there's a lot of details to keep under control and in check, and you're communicating, and it's a lot of work, a lot of hours. It's not easy. So if everybody could give a shout out to Tasha, a little woohoo, that would be awesome because she deserves it. She worked her buns off. She put in all the late hours, and yeah, she's awesome. So congrats to Tasha. All right, moving right along. This week, I said we were going to talk about, this is awkward, bra cups. Oh, look, here's hot pink. I have lots of different ones. Here's another shape for you. These are here's another shape. Maybe that was the first shape. And then here's my favorite, because this doesn't fit me. Let's talk about bra cups. I love bra cups. That sounds weird. But I am a very modest person. I do not like, and I get cold a lot because I'm kind of bony. And I don't like my nipples hanging out at the beach with me. I don't like people, I get really weird about this. I'm probably not allowed to say nipples on Facebook. Anyway, so I like to make sure that I have a little bit of extra modesty in my bathing suits. If you're making the agility, frankly, I found that with the overlay, I don't need it, so I don't care. There are different options as far as sewing them in or having them inserted into the side. I always do sewn in because I found that with when you can insert them, I'm going to show you this little seam. This is a store-bought bathing suit, and this is the side panel, right, where you can fit it in there. A lot of people like this style. I'm going to take this one out so you can see how tight it is in there, right? A lot of people like this style because you can take out the bra cups and then it dries much faster. Hats off to you. That's great. But what I really don't like is, this is actually a fairly well-made bathing suit, and so it doesn't happen as often because the space for the bra cup is fairly small. But in a lot of bathing suits, they haven't maybe provided this seam or the center seam there. I don't know if you can see that or not. Excuse me. And so the bra cup gets all wrinkled and folded over, and you put it on and you're ready to run out the door, and all of a sudden you look down and you've got like this giant fold on one side. And sometimes, if you're me, you go like half a day before you realize. So I prefer sewn in bra cups. But we have a blog post that is like several years old at this point, and we get asked for it all the time. So I gotta find my pencil. That's one thing that I'm gonna write down. I'm gonna write down bra cups website. We have a blog post already on how to do this to any bathing suit. I think it's technically for the agility. It's been a while. I'll revisit it, but it provides the basics. This summer, actually this March, it's really just spring, we're coming out with, oh my gosh, my team really likes that I said the N word. Okay, I think that blog post is super helpful. We actually have 2 blog posts. It was part of a swimwear blog tour we did months ago where, we did the sewn-in blog, I have to scroll up because my team is really making me laugh, where we did the sewn-in bra cups and the removable bra cups. So I will post to those in the show notes. Like I said, show notes. That means I'm a professional. One thing I wanted to comment about this one is if you have an old bathing suit that you don't wear anymore or that doesn't fit you or that's falling apart or it's just not cool, you don't like it, steal the bra cups. Oh. Even on some of our tank tops that have built-in bras, I really love a good built-in bra and a tank top. I don't have huge breasts. I'm sure you've noticed that. And so I'm lazy. And if I could create the perfect... Actually, I had this thought yesterday as I was getting dressed or ready for bed because I'm really lazy. And when it's cold in my house because I go to bed so late, sometimes I like to sleep in my clothes. I'm just telling you how lazy I am. I know it's disgusting. Neither here nor there. But I don't like to sleep in my bra. And so I was thinking about repurposing. I can't believe I'm sharing this. Anyway. I was thinking about repurposing all of my nursing clips and making it to where if I unbuckled it here, I could take off my bra without taking off my shirt. Isn't that like the most? I'm so lazy. Anywho. And so I'm going to make $1 million just with this. I don't know how. But it's like the world's laziest person. That's what I am. So I have all of these different bra cups that come in different sizes. There's a ton of places you can get them. You can buy them on Wawak. That's W-A-W-A-K. In different shapes. I don't like covering my face. I like, if you're going to buy them on Wawak, the prices are perfect. You can buy them bulk. You can get a set of 12 for a fraction of the cost that you would spend at JoAnn's. But, this is not the right one, but this is close enough. I would highly, highly suggest knowing exactly what shape bra cup you like before you buy them in bulk. Ask me how I know. Because one time, I went on Wawak and I thought, oh, I have small breasts. Maybe the round ones will give me more shape and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And so I ordered a pack of 12 and put them in my first bathing suit. And I'm not kidding. I looked like Madonna. Like, it is not the shape for me. Everybody's breasts are shaped differently. I'm being super adult here by talking about breasts on the internet, apparently. Anyway. They're all shaped differently. They all come in different sizes. There are bra-making supply groups that offer them in a range of sizes, which is really, really great because then you can if you have really big breasts, you can actually find bra cups that are made for your size breasts. Like I saw last night in the bra making forum here on Facebook. If you're interested in making your own bras, I highly recommend that group. I will write that down to share with you too. I think it's called Bra Making Supplies was offering a discount on their website, in their Etsy page actually. So I'll say to link the store so that I can get you that discount. It was a pretty decent discount too. But that's for like, I mean, a real bra making supply store will offer good products, a bunch of different sizes. Oh, Chris says that Wawak has them on sale this month. Buy one, get one free. That's good because, you want to most of the time. Some of them are thinner than others. This one has just a little bit more padding than this one. It doesn't really matter. They're both going to do the same thing. If you are like me, I really like this one. I'm going to show you the inside. Okay, I'm going to be really frank here. I have very small breasts. I would love to blame it on my children and say like, oh, breastfeeding for X number of years caused my small. No, it didn't. I had small breasts before I got pregnant with the first one, to be perfectly honest. We have this funny story, my sister and I. She's 8 years older than I am, and she's awesome, and I always like really, really enjoy spending time with her. After she had her second son, who's now like in his 20s, we were joking around, like she was breastfeeding, she's like, I've got boobs now, woo! And so we were doing this thing online. This is like at the birth of the internet too, so that should tell you something. Anyway, where it like told you how to measure, and she's like, I've got a C cup, and she was like, we were just joking around, and so I measured, and it literally came back 34 question mark. Like, there's just not a lot there in the upper bust department. So these are Dritz gel cups. Now, I'll be honest, you don't want to sew through the middle of this because that's not going to help you. But these are sew-in cups that provide a little bit of lift, and they cover my nipple, so it's like a win-win, right? And you just sew them in around the bottom of the cup to the lining. You don't sew them to the outer layer. That would be not beautiful. That would be very obvious that you have something sewn in there. You can like push them in this way to give you a little, I can't say that word that begins with a D and has a C-O. It's like a, I can't say it. Anyways, makes you look bigger. So a little push-up action. Sometimes on my, I'm getting my patterns mixed up. On the Stella, the romper pattern, it has a spaghetti string tank top. I will just grab and go. I won't even sew them in. I'll just slip them in. Because if I'm not doing anything super active, then I don't worry about it. Just to give myself a little bit of coverage. Anyway, I literally have a lot. And this isn't even all of them. I don't have a collection because that would be weird. But I like a lot of choices, and I like to see the differences, and I like to learn. And so, bra cups. So another place to get them, so I mentioned Wawak. They're having a sale. It's buy two, get one free. That's even funnier. Anyway, Wawak, JoAnn's has them in the stores. That's where I get the Dritz gel-filled ones. Any old bathing suits. So Sassy Supply. I think it's So Sassy Supplies. It's a store out of Huntsville, Alabama, which is actually where my family's from. And I swear one of these people probably knows my grandmother. It cracks me up. They have a big selection on their website. And then I mentioned the bra making forum here on Facebook, and I think it's maybe Art Crafts or Bra Making Supply. I gotta go look, but they're often 25% off, I think. So that's all you need to know about bra cups. Usually, I don't go into a ton of detail on how to sew those into every pattern. I probably need slightly more detail. I know that some of them, don't ask me which ones, offer more information than others. I should know which ones. Especially for like sewn in versus slip in. I don't know what else you want to call that. But I try and provide the information. Going forward, Rochelle's going to love this because we are trying to come out with so many bathing suit patterns. We are just a crazy amount of ideas for bathing suits. We have our first one going. Christy might scream on chat in just a minute. Excuse me. We have our first one going to testing, I believe, the 10th. That's the one that I wore on the Miami trip with my 10-year-old. It's got a high neck gathered and a strappy back. I'm working on a bikini, a tankini, and a dress option for that for women and kids. I gotta get on the kids because I'm behind on that one. But the women's, I've tested it, I've drawn it. I think it's looking awesome. I'm super pumped. And then I think it's the 10th. Christy can correct me if I'm wrong, but maybe not. Christy's freaking out because we are really throwing a lot at her. She just joined our team, and she is getting, it's sink or swim, Christy, sink or swim. She loves spreadsheets. She's the person who helps us make sure that everybody gets an invite to the group, everybody joins the group, everybody's sewing a muslin. If somebody falls through the cracks and never joins the group, which has totally happened to me, then at the end I'm left without somebody sewing up a certain size, and it gets a little dicey there at the end. She is working really hard for us, so give Christy a shout out. Oh, well, Chris, I'll have to talk to you about what exactly you're looking for. Another idea that I really, really want is just almost like a basic tank, but it has a tie. I'm really looking forward to that one too. We're doing different swim bottoms. Both Rochelle and I have swim bottoms that are going to go into testing. It's a high-waisted, just a second. Sorry, I'm going to interrupt myself. Roxy just asked, if you're just starting, how do you know which style of cup to start with? Frankly, it is just sort of trial and error. You can look at some of your older bathing suits maybe, or I don't know. It really is just a guess, honestly. Oh, look, Rochelle answered you. See, she's way more helpful than I am. Okay. So now I've lost my train of thought. Crappity crap. Oh, the bathing suits, the swim bottoms. So we're going with high-waisted. We've got some color blocking, some ruching. We've got a side lace-up tie. I don't know if I'd wear this in public, but I really want to do a strappy option. I know that it's not always the most popular, but I like to have lots of options on the website. One of the biggest challenges is going to be, can I get testers? If I can't get testers above a certain size, I'm not coming out with that one. So just be warned, if you are feeling awesome and you want a strappy option bathing suit, we might be looking for you because I have to have it tested, right? Okay, so moving right along, I've talked about all those things. We have had, I mentioned Stephanie and Sequoia. Stephanie has a blog called The Sarcastic Sewist. She's doing one pattern 12 different ways. So we're going to link to that because it's fun and we're giving away a gift card every month. So maybe you should read it and leave her a comment. Everybody likes comments, right? It helps the world go around and it helps us all get traction against big companies who shall remain nameless. No, I'm just kidding. Who, are just bigger than us that we're catching up to. You always have to have somebody to chase, and we definitely do, which I enjoy because I'm competitive. Sequoia also has a blog. Let me get the name of it because I mess this stuff up all the time, and then I end up looking like an idiot. Oh, Sequoia's is easy. It's called Sequoia Lynn Sews. She's doing, wait, now I'm confused. Well, I'm going to click on her blog post because it's not, I thought it was what I just said Stephanie's was, and so now they're going to laugh at me. 12 months, one pattern, no, oh, no, she's doing the same thing. Huh, look at you, look at you. All right, that's kind of fun. So she's doing the same thing, 12 months, one pattern, no repeats. So we will link to both of those because we love press for 5 out of 4. I love it. It makes me feel awesome. And I love seeing the pattern in different fabrics because it gives me ideas. You know, it's fun. All right, it is 10:28. My computer is dying. I've got a guy coming to talk to me about floor samples for the basement. We're living the dream, right? We're living the dream. If there is anything you'd like to see in an episode of Sewing School, send Laura an email, laura@5out4.com. Thank you, Laura. She probably didn't want me to say that, but we like ideas. If there's anything you want me to talk about on Tipsy Tuesday, send me an email. And then send me another email when I don't respond to the first one. Because it's not that I don't want to respond. It's not about you. It's me. I think I feel anxiety over emails. I don't know. It's awful. It's a bad, bad habit. Or just comment below because I do read through all those. As always, we appreciate your likes, your comments. If you're on YouTube and can give us some love, that would be awesome because we're definitely trying to get more followers over there. And yeah, we love you guys. We are really excited about this spring. We're really excited for spring. We're done with the gray winter of February. Oh, I have one more thing. Don't leave. My birthday is coming up. If you read the newsletter, you saw my plea for postcards. My kids go back and forth on whether or not they really understand what I'm doing. They sometimes are like, oh, this is great. Mom's running a company, you know, and they like kind of clue in, and then they're kind of clueless. I don't know. And so my birthday's coming up. It's a big one. I'm turning 40, and this is your hint to pay attention that day. And then, but I did. I have a P.O. box at the bottom of the newsletter that I'll also post below. And I'm asking for postcards. It takes like a hot second. If you're like me and too lazy to get postcard stamps, you can put a regular stamp on there. I would love to see some postcards from all over the place. It can be like whatever, you know, something random from your town. But I'm going to share them with my kids, so hopefully they're appropriate. And then I'll pick a few winners for some 5 out of 4 gift cards. But yeah, that's just, I don't know. I like my birthday. I always celebrate my birthday. I'm one of those people who's like, it's all month long. It's all about mommy. You know, I like it. So if you could send me a postcard, that would be awesome. I would really appreciate it. All right, all the love. I got to find the off button. I don't know where it went. Oh, here we go. All right. Thank you very much for joining us. See you next week.